نهاري قرآن املأ قلبي قرآن واسق حياتي قرآن.
Why do scholars differ? And why are they going to continue to differ? So that when you are arguing in the mosque or your mosque at home or on campus here, you know that there will bound to be disagreement. Why? Number one, Quran and Sunnah are silent on some issues. They are not mentioned. They are not mentioned. E.g., organ transplant. Someone come and show me in the Quran where you have organ transplant. Blood transfusion. Salat inside aeroplane. There was no aeroplane at the time of the Prophet. You can only use ijma. Come and show me the punishment for homosexualism in the Quran. Some people ask that they read about the story of Prophet Lut, that his people were getting involved in homosexualism and homosexualism. That does not mean that there is Sharia punishment in the Quran that say punish homosexualism. No. Smoking, as bad as it is, cigarette, you can't see it
in the Quran.
In the Quran, you can't see it. But Quran says, "Wala tulqu bi aydikum ila taluka." Don't use your own hand to terminate your own life. Scholars will now use what you call analogical reasoning to link it with cigarette. They will use their home. There's no cigarette in cocaine. You won't see it in the Bible.
In the Quran.
And the Quran, no. You won't see it in any Sunnah. They are silent on it. Scholars will do what we call ijtihad, application of Quran and Sunnah to solve contemporary issue. If somebody says blood transfusion is bad, did the Prophet transfuse blood?
No.
Organ transplant, did he transplant organ?
No.
You need to link it up with something. And if you now disagree on such issues, it's allowed. Prophet says, if any scholar uses his own intellect to arrive at a fatwa means legal opinion. Hukm means legal ruling. Fatwa is an opinion. It's an opinion. And my opinion could differ. It's a function of time. It's a function of space. It's a function of individual. It's a function of who's asking. It's a function of who's giving that fatwa. Once it is a fatwa, it could change. I can give different fatwa to our DVC and give different one to our VC. Some of us have heard about that is, when somebody went to the Holy Prophet, can I kiss my wife in the afternoon of Ramadan and fasting? Prophet said yes. The other one, he said no. People said, the other one came, you said yes. The other one, he said no. He said the other one that came, the other one was an old man. If he kissed his wife in the afternoon of fasting, nothing will happen. But the one that came later is a young man. If you kiss the wife, there will be... If that boy will be allowed to do kissing, there will be connection and there will be problem. Quran and Sunnah are silent on so many issues. People will say, don't use rug. Don't use this. There was no rug in the time of the prophet. There are so many things. Don't travel by, don't do this. This one is bid'ah. If you say it's bid'ah, why do you travel to Saudi Arabia with aircraft? If you say it's bid'ah, Quran where you are holding is a compulsory bid'ah. Prophet never saw Quran in that form. It was 11 years after movement from Mecca to Medina. They fought a battle. They call it the Battle of Yamama. 11 years after Hijrah, 1 year after the death of the Prophet. Most of the people memorize Quran died. When they died, Umar went to Abu Bakr. He said, our leader. Most of the people memorize Quran had died. Are we not going to invite the memorizer of the Quran so that we can compile Quran into a book form? And that was how it came about the Quran you are reading now. Prophet never saw it.
Bid'ah.
It's a compulsory bid'ah. It's a compulsory bid'ah. When you go to mosques, you see crescent and stars. They are not symbols of Islam. During the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It was done in the Ottoman Empire. They said there should be a way of doing structural, architectural distinction between mosque and other buildings. How do we differentiate mosques from other buildings? That was how they come about the cross and the crescent and the star. You can't equate it with cross of Christianity. It has no place in Islam. If this mosque doesn't have a crescent and star, it doesn't diminish its value in any way. Quran, why do they differ? Number one, who can remember? Why do they differ? They continue to differ. Silence of the text on some issues. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Because Quran and Sunnah are silent on those issues, scholars will continue to use their own intellect to give it meaning. And don't argue with them. You are not a scholar. Don't argue with them. I won't argue with them. I'm not a scholar. It takes a doctor to argue with a doctor. If a medical doctor tells me to take 8 paracetamol in the morning, 8 in the afternoon, 8 in the night, I will not argue. I will go and look for second opinion. I won't argue. Because it is his line. So that those of you, when you pick a book, it happens in that message, they will say a scholar. Remember the kid said this, and Bali says this. You are arguing. Who are you to argue? You are not qualified to argue. You are not qualified. Because you are not a scholar. They must have taken pains to arrive at that judgment. And that judgment could be a function of time, could be a function of space, could be a function of individual they are addressing. It may not appeal to you. Faisal came, Dr. Faisal came to Nigeria. And somebody asked him, is prostration to our parents haram in Islam? He said, prostration, what does it mean? Come and do it and let me see. Because there was nothing like prostration in his own culture. Al-Addatul Mu'akkama. Culture can be used as a source of law in Islam. You are saying we should not prostrate. When you prostrate for Allah, to Allah, you touch ground with 7 parts of your body. 7 parts. Your 2 arms, your 2 knees, your toes, and your... But when you prostrate your father, how many parts of your body touch ground? Can you equate it to worship? And when you are doing it, do you have intention of worshiping it?
No. Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
People talk about photography. Don't take photograph. Don't take photograph. When was photography invented? My prof. Photography. When did it come? So many years of the Prophet. And I say Prophet banned photography. And when they wanted to travel to Saudi Arabia, they would go and take a passport. And now we continue to ask them, photography was not in existence. Why he banned it was that, why the banned image was because people will take it as a form of worship. Before you enter Saudi Arabia, some of us are going there, you will see the big picture of Imam of Mecca, the King of Mecca. Today, some of us will watch MITV, where Tarawih will be relayed live. What do you call that? Some of us have committed that offense today, have used mirror today. Once you have used mirror, the difference between mirror and photography is that one has light beamed on it, and it is held.
Captured.
When you pick a mirror, you look at yourself. If you want to hold it, you beam light. You use mirror now, and you are condemning photography. Moreover, Prophet never saw a photograph. He never saw one. Quran and Sunnah are silent on some issues. If Baba Babada give judgment, don't argue with him. Because Quran and Sunnah are silent on it. Number 2, semi-contradiction in the meaning of some texts. Semi-contradiction in the meaning of some texts. Some texts are not clear. They are not clear. And I will give you a sample. When Quran was talking about alcohol, there are 3 verses on alcohol. Yes, I look at the Kamuri. Kulifi, Maitimo Kabir, Manafi Kabir, Wasimu Matbaru Manafima. It's a prophet. They will come and ask you about alcohol. Tell them that there are benefits in taking alcohol, but there are side effects. The side effects are more than the
benefits.
That has not condemned alcohol. Ayah number 2, he said, Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
In another place, say, La takrabu salata wa antum sukara. Don't move near salat when you are drunk. Ole mu. Number 3. Ina malamuru wale menzi wale anza wale aslam. Bridges zoom in amali. Tavashta nibu. Said, train of arrow, alcohol, gambling, they are part of Satan's work. Move away from it. They are not contradicting one another. They call it gradual prohibition in Islam.
Allahu Akbar.
They call it gradual prohibition.
In Islam.
If you want to change a particular situation, you don't change it at once. Anything musica pali can tell it, Momo pali come out. You can be taking 5-5. You just take 5-5. When it comes, take 3. That's what they call gradual prohibition. There are some verses that seem to be contradicting one another, e.g., Nasu Wamansu, the abrogated and unabrogated, the abrogated verses. It is said that there are some verses of the Quran abrogate themselves. Some scholars are now arguing that there's no part of the Quran that abrogates himself. Why are they saying that? That's their own position. They said, do you mean that Allah forgets something before I now remembers? Number 2, does it mean that if the prophet were to be alive, some of the Quran, some Quranic verses will have been abrogated too? Some part of the Quran are not clear. These are not clear. Famsa uru sakun. Wipe your head in ablution. Where does the head start from? It depends. That's why you see book on Islamic jurisprudence on wiping of head in prayer, in ablution. You will see 100 pages discussing it. Because it's not clear. When Quran is talking about the daughter that you must not marry, it says, Wabana tukun. Scholars are saying, Wabana tukun, illegitimate daughter. Does it fall into that category?
Allahu Akbar.
When Quran is talking about those who do corruption, who are causing mischief, and giving punishment, it says, send them away from the land. Scholars are saying, send them away from the land. Is it the same thing as prison? Because if somebody does something at Taswed, you now send him to Osu. Are you encouraging him to go and perpetrate the same evil there? Some texts look or seem contradictory. They don't seem contradictory. If they seem contradictory, any scholar that uses his own intellect to give it meaning, don't argue with him. Once he's a scholar. I will tell you, I'll give you 10 options when there are so many opinions. The option to pick from. What you should do, your choice. Number 2 reason why scholars differ and they continue to differ is what? Who will remember? Huh? Who can tell us? Who can volunteer? Huh? Who can volunteer?
Can you stand up? Someone is raising a hand.
Yeah. The person will come and tell us. Why do we have disagreement among scholars? We are going to continue to ask.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See me contradiction in the meaning of some texts.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Come. Anybody got questions? See. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
I want to have 100% attention. And like your woman. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
She got it right. See me contradiction and unclear texts. When you look at it, they seem contradictory. They seem unclear. Wipe your head in salat. This wiping of hand alone, the number in Bidayah to Mujtahid of pages they use to explain it, so lengthy. Wiping of face, they will tell you where does face start from. Where? And they continue to, because the text is not clear. And it will continue to remain like that. That's why if it's a tafsir book, I have a tafsir book that is of 33 volumes. And you are going about with Yusuf Ali, may Allah bless him, and Khan, and you are arguing with scholars. Baba, Yusuf Ali don't go kakiri o. Eyo kan mujalada kan. O dey argue pẹ̀lú àwọn scholars 33 volumes of Quran. 60 volumes of Quran. Don't you know the linguistic aspect of it, the historical aspect of it, the scientific aspect of it, before, and the environment before at arriving at a meaning. Number 3, why scholars differ and why they continue to differ. Access to materials. Level of access to materials. Level of access to materials. Level of access to materials. My brothers and sisters, I congratulate you for coming at this point in time to the world. Say Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
The opportunities you are having, we didn't have it. You have access to materials. Wallahi, you have access to materials. Year 2000, I was doing my masters at the University of Benin. I was moving around to research, to go and collect material from here and there with dust. If you are conducting a research now, you will sit within the comfort of your room, and you are going to be contacting university in Michigan, university in UK, university in Holland, university in Canada, without leaving your room.
Allahu Akbar.
Every 3 months, I will make sure I do an online course. It doesn't take anything. Harvard, they have online course. MIT, they have online course. Online courses. Cambridge, you have online course. If you don't want to collect certificate, you can only audit the course. When you want to collect certificate, you pay $50 or $49. You can audit. When you audit the course, when you are talking with your lecturer in the class, they will say, where did you learn this thing? They won't know that you have got access to university elsewhere. Access to when I wanted to do my degree study in Islamic studies, each time I finish my exam, you know my fear. My fear will be, this teacher will think I've seen Expo, that I've cheated. Because I have access to material. And that was, I was able to get 4.72 over 5.
Allahu Akbar.
With the grace of Allah and the assistance of Allah. Level of access to materials. Level of access to, and if you pass through that university now, where you are not going to be spoon-fed, nobody will spoon-feed you. You are not even seeing the lecturer. They teach you how to take notes. They teach you how to make notes. You read a book and you get your own. You mind map. When you mind map, when you get to the exam, it will be as if you are reading that, you are having that book in front of you, because they will have taught you mind mapping. Level of access to materials. Our fathers in the olden days, about Jeremy, you can have 10,000, 100,000 books in your phone now. And that is the challenge that scholars are having. I said it on telly a few days ago, that scholars are facing challenges now. That I teach that course to a lot of people. We call it new frontiers and challenges in Dawah. New frontiers and challenges in Dawah is that you are dealing with a globalized, you are operating in a globalized environment. You are talking to international citizens. As these people are here, they are international citizens. They are international audience. Whatever I say, they can easily Google to confirm. Isn't it?
Yes.
That is, I'm talking to international citizens. Unlike before. As I'm talking to them, they say, so let me Google it. It means you have to be ahead of them. You have to let them know that, say Google, you have contacted, say Google, fine. That say Google. The scholar that answer you, where is he based? If you say based in Malaysia, I will say Malaysia, they follow Imam Musafi. What I'm giving you is, I follow Imam Maliki, and there's no error in following Imam Maliki. Where is he from? He's from Saudi Arabia. They are following Abu Hanifa, and Abu Hanifa is qualified to give a fatwa. But if you are not ahead, you are dealing with the millennium, you call them millennial children. Millennium children. Access to material. Munjamu al-Fas in the Quran. I have 2 at home. Very big like this. When you want to search for a verse of the Quran, just remember one of the words, one of the letters, and you open it, you get it. The book is as big as this. But now, an app will serve that same purpose.
Allahu Akbar.
Even Google. Take Google. Don't type Quran 3 verse 4 in your say Google. It will give you that. Don't work one must say if it's an hadith about if it's a in here, then I'm a you malo.
Allah.
Oh malo. To Ọlọ́run bó to Ọlọ́run ṣe o ajepaye yin mo wáyé. You make money legitimately online. You do volunteer work online. When you do volunteer work, they give you certificate. You have what you call United Nations Volunteer website. When you register with them, you do volunteer work for them. They give you a certificate. When you are looking for a job, people will see you have got experience. Level of access to materials. If I type something in English and I want to be translated into Arabic, there are apps that will do that for me. You may not know Ijagun. What do you call this area? The app may not know Ijagun. It will just do something in Ijagun. I will correct that one. Level of access to material will make scholars to continue to differ. In the olden days, when you visited any scholar, the library that we have in his room will be as big as this. If you count the number of books, they may not be up to 50,000. But with your phone, laptop, iPad, Maktabatu Samila, complete library. That CD, when you have it, thousands and thousands of books. Time. Thousands and thousands of books. If I have different level of access to material, and you have different level of access, why should I argue with you? The only thing I can tell you that, can I see the
source or reference?
Source. That is the only thing. Humility. Can I see the source? But some of you be arguing inside the mouth. No, that one is wrong. That one. And when they ask you, our Amir says, not this Amiru. Our Amir says, have you found out yourself? Who can remember number 3 things while they continue to differ? Who can tell me the third reason why they continue to differ? And yeah, that man at the back. Oh yeah, that man at the back. Come and tell us why they continue to differ. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Level of access to materials.
Takbir. Oh yeah, come. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
That's one of the ways to attract attention. Most of the time, Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
I may come here to lecture you one day because of what I said. I'm not promising. New frontiers and challenges in Dawa. To sustain the attention of people like you, one, we have to add some entertainment to it too. Your attention span is about 15 minutes maximum. Nowadays, the attention span, then you tell me, don't punch your phone. What is this man saying? You need to attract his attention 100%. Either you are playing music on the ground or you are showing film. Agbalagba, the old one can sit down for 1 hour, but this one, after 10 minutes, continue. Level of access
to materials.
They will continue to differ. They differ in opinion, and they will continue to differ for this reason. Environment. Different environment. They are operating in different environments. Imam Maliki, whenever you went to Imam Maliki to ask a question, Imam Maliki will tell you, let me come to your place and see what happens there. One Quran and this is silent on it. Imam Maliki will say, let me come to your place and see the kind of culture that operates there. Professor Oloyede, the current DG of JAM, may Allah continue to be with you. Say Amen.
Amen.
He said he traveled one day to a particular country. He wanted to eat bread. He requested for a loaf of bread. He was told that eating of bread is haram to Muslims in this country.
Allahu Akbar.
Although they have gone too far. Anything that Quran and Sunnah don't mention, you don't ascribe haram, wajib to it. You can only say discourage. You don't make haram what Allah has made Allah. You don't make Allah what Allah has. Al-aslu fil asiyaa al-ibah. The permissibility is the default rule in Islamic jurisprudence when it comes to social affairs. If somebody says, I should not use microphone, he has to give me the evidence from Quran and Sunnah. I will continue to use microphone as long as nobody has given me the evidence. This is a muamalat. I will continue to use rug until you bring me an evidence that says categorically, not categorically, clearly, explicitly, that don't use a particular thing. They said, in this country, we don't eat bread. Bready, I want Jela Jeku Nigeria. Come and tell us why. They now told him that some non-Muslims in this country, they will go and do a bread in form of crescent, that symbol of mosque. They will do bread in form of that thing. They will shape it in that form. And they when they are eating it, they'll be saying, we are eating Islam. We are eating Islam. We are eating Islam. All Muslims are saying, we won't eat bread again. In Yoruba land, if I tell you that I will not step my feet into this place, and I say, Wallahi tallahi thumma billahi la ilaha illa huwa, I will not step my feet into this hall. The following day, you saw me inside this mosque on an Okada. And you now accuse me. You swore 3 times yesterday. Money, no, I said I will not stand my feet. In Yoruba land, if you say I will not stand my feet, what does it mean? I won't enter at all. But if somebody who's outside this culture want to translate it, he won't say that. He'll be looking at it from the angle of feet.
Literal.
That is why culture is very, very important. Culture, al-adatu akama. When Quran and Sunnah are silent on an issue, don't import foreign culture. Prophet did something as an Arab that lived in the 7th century. I wanted to eat my zahur. An Arab who was with me, Imam, the matalata kolo tamar. Why don't you eat tamar? Nisari. What is my offense? When the prophet used to eat tamar. Date in Nigeria, date, but date. But Tiano Zimilati. Even if you want to eat bread, if you want to eat anything, eat tamar. I'm going down to eat amala. Prophet did some things as an Arab that lived in the 7th century. He was wearing jalabia. If prophet were to come from Oyo, what type of dressing will he be wearing? Agbadani.
Ofi.
You're the man Jamalati Beggi. But people don't understand.
رحمن يا رحمن ساعدني يا رحمن اشرح صدري قرآن